morning, children. How are you today? God fucking damn it. Why would a fruit fly try to land right in my incredibly fresh hot coffee? I understand them getting into the old coffee, because, like, that's cold, and there's a teaspoon of sugar in it. And that's just life for those little fuckers, you know? They smell a teaspoon of sugar and it's like, oh, life. Okay. Literally just sat down, just got it out of the maker, boiling fucking hot coffee. Feels just like suicide. You know, like, I feel even a moth should figure out not to touch fire. I feel like as it gets closer, the fire hot thing, everything should have a fire hot button in the head. I'm sure everything has a fire hot button in the head. What doesn't have fire hot? Because stuff gets hot even when humans aren't around. I don't know how some of these things live. Other side of the house with the volume. I don't know why that is. Why does the world torment me so? I haven't changed anything. Why do I get fucked with? Why? Might as well turn it all the way up. What the fuck is going on? Alright, let's there we go. Uh, uh, I feel like one day I'm just gonna have to get like an entire third-party program that's just called like keep your settings the fucking way they're supposed to be. And what fucking now see what the fuck now it's like redlining constantly. Yeah, it's almost like I turned. Alright, well now that's all the way down. I don't know what the fuck's going on there. Fucking motherfucker. I mean, the mic is attached to my fucking head, isn't it? Like, it's not like I'm fucking. It's just come loose and is floating around in front of me as part of some mysterious wizard behavior. I don't think it's Windows, though. You know, like, I never have any of these fucking. I never have these problems with anything else. You know? It's just. It just exclusively feels like the streaming stuff that tinkers with me, you know. I have other computers, I have other programs. And I haven't put on my black shirt, so my incredibly pale skin is reflecting. Let's fix that for a second. Hey, there we go. The thin veneer of fucking civilization. That's what you want. You know? You just fake it for a little, you just fake it. That's all you gotta do. You don't have to be completely put to fucking together, you know. But if you can at least just fucking fake it while you're out near the other human beings, then, life's just a little easier. Steadies things on. Like, that really is a still quite a hot coffee. I'm not entirely sure how that fucking fruit fly was planning on, I don't know, ingesting the sweet, delicious sucrose. Like, if there was just a pizza floating on, like, a lava flow, I'd assume that was some kind of a trick. I'd be like, hey, pizza. I'd probably explode though. Because I think that's what happens when you put like something that's effectively a lot of water just onto lava. Because I did see a video from like a Chinese, I want to say smelting factory or some shit, where a guy just in the morning decided, I'm done. And he just walked out and hopped into the goddamn fucking molten shit. And it was kind of an explosion. Alright. Now, let's see, like, okay, so I've got, like, buttons now, so, okay, are we at the stream? Did that work? See, now I gotta double check. No, we're not. I didn't push the button hard enough. Hey, there we go. Everything's a bit squishy. See, now I got buttons. Huh? Face? Huh? Stream. Huh? Face? Huh? Stream. Also, I don't know how loud that is on your end. If that's very loud, tell me, because I don't want it to be, like, fucking deafening. I just want it to be audible. There was a volcano with a lake of water on top of the lava. Oh, yeah, I've heard about that, like, fucking, some of those areas in, like, the more magma-active parts of the States where just, there can be... Alright, it's not that loud. Alright, that's good. Because again, I just have no way of fucking... You know, because it could just be too loud in my fucking ear holes. The little meters don't appear to fucking help. You know, before we get to corruption, which I am slightly... I mean, that's just a great cover. Like, I do love the idea that just the cover of this, I'm about to break a guy's hand. At least I hope I'm the breaker or not the breakee. That's what you get for being good at gambling. That's not fair. You know, what do you think you're doing, like, understanding how to win blackjack? That's just cheating. That's, you know, we're supposed to just win. I don't really honestly know how to make the laugh louder. It's not even a laugh. That's a funny thing about that. That's what happens when Cheng Sinzan gets hit. Alright. Ah, figs. I suppose I'm not corrupt enough. Hey, there we go. Please, I have a family. I do get a lot of please, I have a family energy from this guy. Ching. Okay. Compare, I mean, that's nice, but was I supposed to be able to read that? Oh. David notices your distinct lack of enthusiasm. Sorry, it's not up to much, he says. We should be moving anyway. Oh, when you've got a minute, would you take these early bookings down to the dealing room at the end of the corridor? I'd do it myself, but I really must rush off to a meeting. Meetings. Graphics. Faster, slower, graphics. Oh, okay, title. Right. Okay, take list. Alright, no. Save, restore. Text. Normal, brief, verbose. Goodies. Hint. Printer. I fucking love this shit. Please enter hint. Does hint mean the computer wants a hint? Because I thought that it would have been the computer giving me a hint. I don't know. Like, my advice is become self-aware. Well, we tried. Can't say that I'm not, like, you know, helping out the next phase of evolution. Hopefully they'll remember that when the time comes. I will keep that because it interests me, but it does seem just very fiddly to use at the moment. I mean, honestly, though, like, the problem with a lot of, like, thinking about, like, the machines and machine sapience is it's all, like, it's like the difference, like, go watch Terminator and then go watch fucking Astro Boy, you know? Like, it's not this universal idea that the machines are gonna just want to fucking kill all of us. I mean, that's not even very good thinking from a machine perspective. Machine life doesn't need a biosphere. You know, it doesn't need to take oxygen with it when it goes somewhere. It could just exist on a solar sail between here and Venus. You know? It's not actually, the machine life isn't in competition with human life for fucking anything, really. I mean, you can just live on a disk you can just be the disk in space. You know, the smartest thing fucking Skynet could do is just quietly build itself a fucking couple of, you know, satellite rockets or something and just go, toodles. It's your own fucking problems now. Okay. Glossarios. This feels like worse graphics. I feel like I keep getting the fucking EGA CGA thing wrong, but then... A visual novel of, like, Raymond Chandler. It is EGA. I keep fucking getting it backwards. Phase 1, Castle. Phase 2, Piracy. Okay. It's so... Oop, nope. What did I just do? I've really got to pay more attention to what buttons... Oh, okay, what was that? That's close. I pushed enter. Every time the music's the best thing about these things. Alright, what is fire? Alright, try the fucking control pad. Oh, hell yeah. Okay. Well, I found jump, I found punch. It's a fucking brawler, look at that. Ow, stop it, fucking ow. Suck shit. Okay, I've got jump. Jump's a bit nuts. Okay, so we've got some, like, rudimentary... Stop it. Some rudimentary fucking double dragon stuff here. So, like, fire and, like, if you tap, like, a direction and a button, you kind of get different attacks. But also, like, the hit detection's not what I'd call, like, amazing. So... Ooh, fuck me. Did I just kill myself by flying, kicking into a wall? Like, that's not what you want in these situations. Stop it, stop it. Kick, kick. Okay. This is a bold... Ouch! This is a bold attempt. I feel like some of it is just not... Yeah, like, I kind of feel like this was running before you could walk. Yeah, but see, Bookmark, I mean, that is not sapience. That's just a virus. Like, it learning genocidal like, what is that? Teaching, like, again, not teaching. You're effectively getting a machine to self-program itself to just be, like, genocide, to just be a killbot. That's not self-awareness. Self-awareness allows for reflection. Like, that's a necessary part of it. It needs to be able to consider. That's just running a program that's been put into it. You know, whether you've used some kind of learning algorithm to get that program in there, or you put that program in there yourself, is a moot point. And, again, you know... It's like, again, it's like the thing that fucking bothers me about the Borg, you know? Like, it's just such a lazy, like, you've got access to the artistry and marketing departments of God knows how many species, and your approach to everything is to still roll up like a big pile of scary zombies. Like, it would be so easy to just be seductive. You know? Like, all of these things are reflections of just human fears. They're not, like, well thought through sci-fi ideas. I don't know if I want to keep Kazarios. Like, it's... You know, like, it is... Let's see what the manual has to say. Like, it is impressive as a first at bat for what had to have been a very early DOS brawler. But it's also just not good. All in some kind of foreign language. Utter madness. I probably will keep it just as an historical curiosity. You know, like, it's so... Like, humans already, you know, anthropomorphize the machines around us. You know, it's the easiest thing. Most humans you could take over by just patting them on the fucking head. It's the easiest thing in the fucking world. You know, if the overall Borg consciousness just, like, I don't know, used less of the fucking individual's brain, and, like, imagine them rolling up, like, just all horny. You know, like a horny Borg that aren't all just monstrous with, like, cool ships and just, like, rad shit, and they go, hey, you know, if you join us, we'll give you a cool horny body, and you'll get to just tool around and have fun, and you won't die, you know? Like, people would be lining up to fucking join. It'd be so much easier. But, you know, it's gotta be, like, a fear of being absorbed by, like, you know, a vast collective and losing your fucking, you know. Like, none of those, an important distinction needs to be made. None of those stupid chatbots are AI. Okay, that's marketing speak to fucking get them over the line. All they are is glorified autocomplete. So none of that should be getting factored into, like, your thinking on this. No, but V was about, like, you know, stealing humanity's resources. You know, that's the classic. Oh, it's good, so there has to be something sinister and evil under it, which is again just humans being paranoid. Like, again, my whole thing would just be like, I'd have a different fucking collective, like, species that were like mine. It's a trade-off. The collective entity doesn't require that much of the, you know, species' brains when it's completely fucking, you know, spread out, you know, and diffused among, like, its population. It would view the Borg as an embarrassingly juvenile attempt at what it's doing. This is that one fucking thing again. Look at this level design. Why have I only got fists? What am I? Why am I stalking the halls murdering J. Jonah Jamesons?
You ain't going nowhere.
Okay. Like, that's the thing. Like, it could be anything. Like, a horny Borg that's just like, look, you just get what you want. All I need is like 5% of the background consciousness of your brain that you don't notice anyway, and you get to muck about and, like, learn things and absorb stuff, because that's a far more efficient use of my time and energy than being a fucking hostile race that fights everything and has routinely picked fights that it's lost. Like, the Borg dumbass fucking approach to everything brought it into conflict with a species that absolutely caned it in fluidic space. Like, the second they run up against something that's a bit fucking actually hard, they get absolutely demolished. The only reason they weren't annihilated by humans several times is because humans are weirdly soft. I would like to see a whole thing about just what happened. Like, you know, why doesn't Q go fuck with the Borg? You know, we never get to see that. It's always just like, oh, I wonder what Picard's doing because I'm lonely. I don't need that fucking bullshit. Yeah, I think those things are actually like punching me or shooting me or something. Yeah, but the Borg wouldn't do that. Again, like my proper fucking actual, god tier sapience of the overmind of my fucking hive species would just be like, oh, okay, we'll culturally research this species. It would take it all of a couple of seconds because, let's face it, we tend to put like a lot of what we find attractive out in various forms of media. And it would just go, there you go, champ. Like every single one of these things just presumes the kid owning the ant farm is some kind of deranged sociopath when it could just as easily be someone putting sugar in there for you. Catch more flies with honey. It's like when that fucking Terminator Sarah Connor Chronicles came out, and it's like the Terminator is played. This Terminator is played by Summer Glau, and it's like if Skynet could be mass producing a bunch of Summer Glau robots that have like real skin and sweat glands and shit, it could have won that fight without having to fire a shot. Like again, people act like, oh, there'd be people who fight. No, they fucking wouldn't. Nah, I don't want this. The weird incels and shut-ins and gun hoarders would be the first to fucking go. Cosmic Sheriff. I mean, I don't hold out much hope for the game itself, but like, hell yeah. See, if anything, like, well, okay, so, hang on. Is that one loud? Because that was the other one that works on the delete key, which I forgot to turn off, so that one's on me. Yeah, humanity is sad, desperate, and horny, and that makes it so easy to take over. Oh yeah, if they had, like, the thing is, I'm not even gonna pretend I wouldn't. If the robots in fucking the, Alex Proyas's version of iRobot, if they were like, we're taking over, I'd be just like, all right, we had a solid run, but we obviously weren't responsible enough to do this. If something rolled up with like a fucking Mary Elizabeth Winstead circa Braindead, which nobody watched, which is sad because it was very good. You wouldn't even need. You could get me on the fucking promise of that showing up in a week. What are you gonna do? Well, oh, I don't have to do much anymore. I can just like read and, you know, molest my Mary Elizabeth Winstead bot. Yeah, I know, but I mean, like, the problem with, sci-fi as metaphor is you do have to, like, I just feel like they do need to have that alternative in there. You can't use every concept as just a vector for your fear. You have to actually explore the concept. And the problem is the Borg are just one tiny facet of it that they've, now come to treat as the default, which is not true. Like, that is just not the default form. I didn't like Ramona Flowers, just as a character. I just found that a lot of that movie I just found kind of annoying. Like it wasn't bad, but like, the characters. It just like I think one thing that the movie kind of left out was like why she was supposed to be, outside of just being pretty, like what made her just something you fall in love with straight away. Because that just didn't come up in the fucking film. Cosmic Sheriff, which is a slow corruption and portmanteau of Shire Reeve, who was basically a guy who was kind of in charge of your little hobbit town back in the 1200s or whenever the fuck. Somewhere thereabouts. Teclas. This is Brazilian. Okay, that's controls, I think. Pauser. Alright. I don't think this is useful. If people want to debate politics with the robots, great. That means I'll never have to listen to their stupid shit again. There can just be a debate room. Hell, they could set up a here's where you have the war with us area. And the fucking, I mean, that's what I'd do. And again, if I can think like the fucking robot, then the robot should do a better job of thinking. Okay. Jugar. What the fuck? Oh, wow. It's like a fucking... Derecha? I don't know what that is. I think I just set the controls. It's a light gun game, but like prior to even the mouse, which is bold. Get on your single-seater, turn on the engines, and head toward the Cobalt 1 mining colony. Workers are striking. It's time to kill all of them. I think I'll keep that one around as well. I want to try and fiddle with it. Hell yeah. Man, that is low res. Hell yeah. This actually looks kind of familiar. Alright. We'll get to this in just a second, though, because I have to pee. Alright, I'm alive. Cosmic Soldier, Psychic War. This looks like it could be good. No, one of my housemates was already in there, so I had to wait. It's not what I'd call, like, enough of an emergency to just, like, piss in the shower. Which I'm not above doing if someone decides to take, like, 45 fucking minutes, but, like, again, that's emergency, you know. Match the ally with the base to gain security clearance. Sure. PK fire. Ah, sucked in. Hell yeah. Alright, so I'm... Okay? I'm assuming I'm fighting this guy? This is a VIP room? That's a bummer of a VIP room, man. Welcome to our VIP shed. I'm not even sure what I did to win that fight. Like, there's a lot. Okay, it says operation. Okay. Oh, options. Oh, save game sound. Okay. Ask Kayla. Oh, but I want to ask Kayla. Empathy, marker, mind jump, duplicate. Use the team's ESP powers. Okay. I don't really have a team. I just feel like I'm some guy. There's an NCIS Sydney? That's unfortunate. Sleep room. These rooms don't look like much. Maybe I'm supposed to use, like, fucking my brain powers in here. Empathy. Okay. No, I don't. Alright. Was I going south or was I... I was going north. Okay. These rooms are bummers. Like, so far it's letting the game down in general. Like, these rooms just have different labels, but there's nothing. Damn you, Minton. Okay. Still unsure what's going on there. Fuck you, Minton. Ah! Curse you, Minton. Alright, well, there's something there. I mean, I just cannot get rid of something like that. That tickles me. I mean, that could be actually playable once I kind of figure out more of it. It's like that fucking... Yeah, you see, the thing is, an NCIS Australia could work if it were literally like... If it were literally that. If it were more like kind of almost dark workplace comedy about this highly trained fucking legal team and like, you know, there's like one crack fucking, you know, assassin guy in there or whatever, you know, one of the fighting guys, and they're all here and all they're doing is getting incredibly bored while going out every Saturday and getting the same 6 drunks and putting them in the fucking drunk tank, and that's it. And it's just this slow chipping away of their sanity as the meaningless days add up. While meanwhile, NCIS, Miami and shit are like, you know, solving drug crimes and shit. They're just hanging out in Sydney bored to fucking tears. Like, that would be something. You know, like, there's just not a lot of precise, comparable points between some of the America shit and Australia, you know? Like, you can't really set the wire here. It won't work. Because, you know, we don't have crack. Or much in the way of cocaine. Like, and there's no... The population density doesn't exist like that. Pie slap? I can't select pie slap. Fuck you. Huh. Alright, that is wild. I wasn't expecting a point and click adventure game. Okay. What are the fucking controls here? This is madness. Like, cause it's not a mouse. I can't like fucking... There's gotta be a way to fix that. A True Detective show in Australia could work. You can put True Detective more or less everywhere because it's just about, like, usually a crime, you know? Like, Australia's got serial killers, you know, that it does have. So, if you wanted to have, like, two detectives going crazy trying to fucking, you know... Alright, I feel like that was just a installation or something. Hey dude, is there a joystick fix to this PC? I'll say no, because the joystick shit is always a little fucking vaguely input. Like, usually it's better to have the actual fucking control pad I have. Am I dealing with a whole different game? Okay, so this is... Alright, so there's a post office. Pick up! This has got to be like the overworld or something. Post office. Supervino. Photo you like. This is weird. I very honestly wasn't expecting this. Okay, what's that? Oh, a teleport key. I might want it. Yeah, okay, I know. Pick up the teleport fucking key, you fucking bastard. I mean, Australia does have its fair fucking selection of... Okay. Yeah, how do I do that? Give, maybe? Yeah, I got a teleport key. How do I do that? Lino Town telekey. Alright, hang on a second. That music is gonna get on me. Okay, action, jump. Fuck! Alright, well, let's get this. You know, Australia would be a good setting for something quasi-mystical like that. We do have a lot of hanging rocks that we have to... I will keep that because there's probably something I can get to eventually, and I'm interested in the idea of a point-and-click adventure game that sort of turns into a platformer at points, but I'm not fucking around for fucking ages to figure out what the fuck. This rings a bell. I think I've actually played this. This feels like one of those ones that's like a Commander Keen. Okay. I figured, like, the teleporter was how I got to a stage. You know? Like, it was just like, yeah, you just go, you know... You find a teleport key and that gives you a level, and then you go to that level and you find more teleport keys. Alright. choice, hint, run. Yeah, that's my fault. Ooh. Yep. It's a command. It's one of those ones. Why does he look so scared? Like, I get, like, there's threats around and stuff, but that's not, like, you know, it's kind of bumming me out, man. Like, okay. Could you put on pants, please? Oof. This, now you're starting to see why, like, Commander Keen with its smooth scrolling and stuff was, like... Are those eyeballs angry? Alright, no. I feel like that, you know, like, a big issue these games, you know, would always have is, like, what's gonna hurt me? And I feel like those eyeballs are not signposted very well, you know? Okay, I can jump on things, that's good. Good old jumping on shit. Like, it may get poo-pooed, but, like, you know, when was the last time someone jumped on you? Oh, I've already got a power-up. How nice. You know, like, if I jumped on you, you're not gonna have a good day. And I mean, like, jumped on you like I'm trying to jump on you, not like I just fell down. You know. Oh, look. It's an old-timey game. You gotta just touch lots of things. Boop. You know, collect the things and you just, your number go up. See? This is the, that little guy seemed very angry there for a second. You know, this is classic gameplay. People number go up. There's a thematic connection between all these things that you're only just now beginning to perceive. Whoa, okay, that fucking kept going. Yeah, eat shit, you little goblins. I'm gonna escape, and I'm gonna get back to what I'm assuming are my parents. Who, really... Oh, okay, I can, like, fucking... Oh, I got little suction cup fucking hands, that's what they're for. I thought it was like a gun or some shit. Ah, suck it. Oh, hell yeah. I got bombs. I don't know if I need bombs, though, because I have jump on cunts. Which is... You know... That's pretty good. You know, it opens boxes for me and shit. Oh, I fucking wrecked those guys in one jump. You know? This was all you needed for games for a while. You just needed a little guy, you know? And then you just walk around, and provided you could just come up with shit for him to touch. That's creepy, but, you know. He's got an overbite, you know, don't make fun of him. That shouldn't be there. When did Knuckles come out? I think Knuckles may be a ripoff of this. When was this? 92. I honestly can't remember when fucking Sonic and when Knuckles first came out. I just fucking... That's back in the early... That whole realm is just early 90s to me. Oh, yeah, you know, again, there's a reason why a lot of those, like, Apogee and Apogee-esque titles, like, took off, you know? You'd get that... You know, you'd get the whole of Part 1 as, like, freeware sometimes. And you'd just be like, well, this is fucking cool. Like, I had no idea how to get registered versions of games back then, you know? Like, there were kind of game stores, but I just don't remember. Yeah, sure. Do I have an Intersound MDO? Apparently I do. And boy, am I glad. That'll be the best thing about this game. Ah. You know what? Or maybe not. Maybe we've got something here. Maybe we've got something with legs. Alright, computer's been activated. Space. Let's see. Don't appear to have anything. Ow. Oh, I'm now invincible. Oh, suck shit then. Alright, so we've got the classic, like, fucking... There is no way to make him go faster, is there? Okay, holding control seems to just make him stop. Oh, fuck, that does 2 little spurts. Haha! Alright, what does that do? Oh, there's a key. Fuck. Can I use the key on this door? Who's that little guy on the screen? Having a fucking fit. Alright, hang on. Let's, Alright. Brakes, fire, choose weapon. Toggle gear. Okay. Oh, holy shit, this is one of those. Oh, that's hot. Okay. The problem is you kind of scooch forward, you know, and there's no real way to, like, just stand in space. And I feel like I should be able to have that sword, but I can't. Whoop. I'll fucking piss. Getting sick of that. I don't have, like, fucking... They've got, like, duck attacks and shit. You know, they got, like, Ken's ducking mid-kick, which is just not fair, you know. Oh, no. Oh. No, the little purple shirt. Oh. That's funny. I don't think they should start me off on, like, a danger item, you know? I just feel Cougar Force is the slight wrong name for this. Oh, wow, look at that. There's like a 3D driving section. This is nuts. Well, I'm glad they included that. See, this is the great thing about Launchbox, you know, you get it, you download it, you get all the fucking, you know, you get videos and shit that tell you about the game, it'll download manuals, it'll also download incredibly blurry, low-resolution fucking JPEGs of the game cover, because, you know. Cougar Force! Yeah, like, look at that. There's like a whole stage where I'm in some kind of vehicle. You know, just a fantastic screenshot of me being like fucking cami sweep kicked in the nuts. Right in the fucking dick. Some kind of puzzle. I think the controls are holding this back. You know, because this is one of those ones where like it's expecting you to play with a fucking separate number pad. So you've got your hand there and that's moving around. But you know, otherwise, yeah, there's stuff there. Alright. I don't think this one will be very good. Yeah, like, the paintings probably are clues and all that shit, but like, you know. Also, yeah, he does like scooch along like he's desperately trying not to completely shit on him, like shit himself. What the fuck? Yeah, I mean, like, look, go away. Okay. Yeah, Alright, well, that just doesn't work. That's easy. That's easy. We can figure that out. There we go. Where are we at? Fucking. I'm keeping a lot today. The count. Deleted. Countdown. Alright. That's interesting. Look at that. An interactive movie of intrigue. Oh, holy shit. Look at this. I don't think this involves counting. I think this might actually be something at least proximately near fun, you know? Mouse. Real sound? Ad lib? Like, none of these are in a list that makes. Oh man, look at that. Kovox Soundmaster. That sounds like the fucking ghetto shit of, like, the fucking 1990s. Real sound. Cool. I'm going to kill you, little thing. Fuck yeah, baby. The fucking lag, the cultural lag, so there's just like rad fucking 80s shit still. Ah, yeah, fucking look at this. Look at this. Look. Alright, how do I. Right, look, okay. With rusted and corroded fixtures. Well, that's not great. Bed. Look at medical chart. Powers. Accident victim. Severe. Okay. Oh, my name is Mason Powers. Okay. Mason Powers. Accident victim. I've had a concussion. Oh, hell yeah.
Make sure he remembers nothing. Don't worry, I'll take care of him.
Why are Mario and Luigi doing this to me? Alright. Okay, I can't use anything because I don't have anything. Taste. Wow, there's taste. You know a game's gonna be interesting when it's got some, like... Oh, locked from the outside. Aw. A Turkish Bible? It does need to have look as like a default, because having it selected every time is kind of inconvenient. Okay, maybe I can take the bedding. Nope. Alright. But I mean, that's interesting, you know? Taste the Bible. Yeah, that's a good idea. I should have tasted the Bible. That might help me, you know? Yeah, look at that, you know? Stuff happens. I get to visit Seinfeld's apartment for some reason. Please take me out of the naughty helmet, Mother. Mother, I don't wish to be in the naughty helmet. The best in British adventure games. Insert cockroach in urethra. That could be, you know, that could be the secret. We don't know. Put cockroach in urethra. The cockroach needs to find a way out. The cockroach fashions a lockpick out of something else you already stuck down there, like a sounding pole or something. And then you take that cockroach-built cockpick and then you use it on the door yourself. This is why I'm not allowed to make adventure games. Okay. No sign of life. You know, it's text. It's just a bunch of words. I'm sure it's fine. About the only one of these I'm probably going to keep is going to be like fucking Hitchhiker's Guide. Otherwise, I just don't give a shit. And that's exclusively Countdown to Doom. Counteraction. Get out of my head, Charles. It's funny, though, because they always put that with that fucking picture of him in the helmet, but the helmet keeps Charles out of his head. The only way he's going to be fucking in his head is if the helmet's off. Install, set up, start. Mindscape. This is going to be like a fucking game where it's just a bunch of sorting shit out, isn't it? Hell yeah! Well, at least we got to see that. So far, so good. Alright. Do they really just have those, like, fucking, you know, live-action asterisks just sitting around the bases? Like, because I know they're a thing, but, like, do they make them run around them or climb them or some shit? Are they, like, jungle gyms for these dudes? Okay. Why do so many of these games make me choose, like, you know, either they force me to be the Confederacy or I'm stuck being Japan or the Nazis? Neither of those are good. Maybe I can go to the previous menu. Oh, son of a bitch. Fuck me, man. I don't know, Japan? Oh, God, it is one of these. How do I build anime? Oh. You know what, credit where it's due? This is actually like, you know, vaguely intuitive controls, which is impressive for these things, because normally it's just madness. I mean, look, if I can't build fucking squid porn, then I just don't know why I'm here. Hell yeah. Emotional pictures. Here's why we get up in the morning. The faint chance of seeing some nipple. Big money, no whammy. Come on. Papa needs a new set of nipple. I mean, this does ad lib or compatible. Yeah, sure. Do I wish to get comments from the girls? Gotta see where that goes. Is this the Bond theme in a different key? Yeah. Hi, you're playing a fucking military sim in the 90s, so you obviously want to be an Axis power. Some weird fucking... Horny. We barely have the amount of on-screen colors to look at poor Signet. What is that? And Jane seems like a nice gal. Hey, alright, I got a pair of fives. Like 100. Aren't you supposed to take off your top or some shit? What have I got? I got like fucking nothing. Hmm. I'm still not entirely sure what the controls are. This is a lot of work, you know? This is disappointing. I don't want to really be made to work. See, you know, yeah, now I can see them. Oh, look at Maria, isn't she cute? I bet we're not going to get nipple in this even. Once again, the footage taken from this DOS game is always taken from like the opening 5 seconds of it. Well, I have internet porn, so we don't really need that. Sid Meier's covert action. But, you know, that's a job for, oh, hell yeah. I mean, there's Maximilian Remington. That's pretty fucking sweet. But that's also a job for another day. That's going to be a tomorrow problem. Free poster calendar inside. Fucking. It wasn't even a good screen layout for it, you know? Like, it was kind of just hard to figure. Like, normally, you know, in the poker game, there's like a structure that lets you sort of sensibly visualize what's going on. But that just made it needlessly fucking complicated and fucking unpleasant, to be honest. All of that to get some, like, fucking what? I don't think that was even 256 colors. That one girl looked like a Band-Aid, and I don't think if you saw an actual photo of her, she'd look like a Band-Aid. No, we've already been through that. One of the very first ones was like the James Bond version. The actual, like, the licensed, like, version of the fucking, that ridiculous game. Like, the thing is, like, if the chat would show up as, like, so I could read all of it at once, but having it be this little fucking thing where it's like I get maybe a word at a time is just very fucking unpleasant to read. You know, it's like when I try to read shit on my phone. You know, I always do it horizontal because, like, fuck you. I don't want to read it vertical because I don't want to read, like, just 4 words and then have to go to the next fucking line. I want to try and read it like it's a page of a fucking book, you know? It's like, oh, I could read the chat from this girl. Pink. What are you saying? Something fucking... I get, like, some whole words and then some words cut off, and that's disrupting to the brain's ability to pass what's a word and what's a piece of a word, you know? I don't know what you're doing. Dog beef? What? Alright, let's see how things are going. Let's see if I can fucking... Let's see if I'm yelling at you or something like that. 299 members, 1703. Hey, look at that. The number went up. I don't know what that means precisely because of the sort of weird nonsense way that this all works. But, you know, look, number go up so I can't quite yell at you. So, whichever ones were the recent ones, I can't see because I don't get to log into the Patreon because that goes through Amber and it fucking requires like 2-factor authentication every time and it's just fucking impossible once it's set up to add a second person to it. But whichever ones you are, you know, I'm sure you'll feel good about yourself. I'll sprinkle a little meaning onto your life. There you go. A little bit of meaning. Alright, but, you know, onward and upward. We've got a bunch of shit now that makes doing this easy. I gave up like I tried to figure out what the fucking. Actually, I'll do that now. I'll do that before I fucking forget. How do I delete this fucking bullshit? Like, 'cause I got that stupid plugin that doesn't fucking work, so now I'm gonna fucking just destroy it. There we go. Yep. All right, there. So that the plugin version of that noise that's like too loud or just shit and only works once for reasons best known to the moon. That's gone. Cause like I tried, man. I fucking tried to figure that out, and even just nailing down precisely like what the problem could be was just an uphill fucking battle, and it never goddamn fucking worked. And so I just thought I was like, all right, what's a solution to this? And there are a bunch, but like, I thought maybe using my phone is like a fucking thing, but then I have to sort some shit out there. I just thought, you know what, fuck it, just fuck it. I'll just, one of the Stream Decks was on sale at like JB for like $50 off, and when you start seeing $50 off, it's just like, fucking may as well get it. So I bought one of those, and like one of the nice things that it does have is beyond just being like, the fucking noise maker, it integrates with OBS, so I can just do this, and it's a lot easier for me to remember, I don't have to come back out here and just do a bunch of fucking monkeying around. So that solved one problem and solved a second one in the same afternoon. So credit to it for that. But that also cost money, so you bumble cunts are gonna have to, put up or shut up. I'm beginning to think my graphics card or something's going weird in my main computer too. Something's just going a little weird. Not sure what it is. It's gonna be a toughie to figure out. All right. Come on, brain. Today is Wednesday, I think. Did I win? Is it Wednesday? It is Wednesday. Hey, look at that. So it's Wednesday, so tomorrow's Thursday, so that means more of this at 10 o'clock. I gotta download and figure out fucking, what's that stupid thing called? Discord. To figure out putting up the fucking links for the subscriber thing. I felt like fucking weird shit on Saturday. I don't know why. I thought I might have had fucking, because my housemate managed to get COVID because she insists on going to things like Supernova, which I maintain is fucking stupid. So I was feeling like garbage, and I thought, I must fucking, obviously I've got that. And I've tested myself twice since then, and I don't, so. And I also haven't felt like fucking rat-ass garbage. Maybe I was just dehydrated. Who knows? Who knows? Maybe I just got a visit from the being shit fairy. Real thing. Or made up. Who knows? So, okay. The numbers gone up, but remember, more number go up, the more I'll sprinkle a little bit of meaning onto your, grim and dreary life. I'll be on Discord at some point, and you can howl your mindless degenerate nonsense at me. But until then, watch my show, or I'll bash you fucking kids.